Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day.
We've got a newcomer. Are you ready?
Alright, audio looks fine, so let's get going. Am I not readying up against this man? Oh, whoops. Alright, well, listen. Oh. Huh? You're never gonna find another match again? There we go. A little bit more consistent. Still looks good. If we don't get a match here, we'll just go to floor 10. Okay, cool. I just need a match, that's pretty much it.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Take Naughty night. I meant to do that.
Obviously, your son's in right. Hey, what's up, my Yugi boy? How you doing today, man? Trying to learn a new character. That won't break at least. I can, oh. There we go. Nice, nice. Yeah, long time no see, buddy. Gonna get the grab, huh? Ooh. They keep fighting that. I don't understand. I gotta play Guilty Gear yesterday, and the new dash thing is mad fun. Oh yeah, it's crazy fun. Hey, if you wanted to run some practice matches, I'd be more than happy to at the moment, because that would be the best time since I'm practicing a new character. But yeah, the dash system is crazy. Just come here. can't backdash that. Nanji Fish is also fun, but it sucks you can't combo. Yeah, and you can still PRC it, so it's really not even... Honestly, I kind of hate what they did with that, man. Come to me. Okay. Plus I get to do this with Axel, so it's a lot funner. There we go. Oh, also I changed the ads so they're not a minute and a half. I don't know why they were set for that to ever begin with. I knew she was gonna throw her hands. Oh man, at least Axel can actually benefit from the wild shield too. I completely forget that they even add that mechanic a lot of the time. But it helps a lot more with Axel than it does with Anji. We did.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Why? Why would you jump?
Ready?
That's one thing about Axel, he just cannot survive anything. That was just weird. I have no idea how Axel deals with being tethered. I feel like Viking might be one of his, well, kind of slow, so maybe not one of his worst matchups.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, not that. Nope. And we go. If there one more Axel bomber, oh well.
That's right. Throw it all away.
Just patience. Just gotta be patient and throw out lots of pretty efficient jabs. Okay. I don't know why I keep going for grab. Okay, well then. Jesus Christ, tether. Oh. Does this catch backstashes? Not okay, cool. It's also nice to just have an invincible super in your back pocket. Like, that's one thing Anji really lacks. Like, they kind of expect you to use the parry in place of it, but man, his parry is... It's just so predictable. You can RC it really easily, and it's just... It's kind of just insulting when Viking has the hand that does so much better. And you are playing a zoner, so zoner is kind of the name. I guess, yeah, that's absolutely fair. This is probably the first ever zoner I've picked in a fighting game, though. I guess if you consider... I mean, I don't know, I play Smash Bros. A lot, so... But, like, everybody can be a kind of a zoner, and plus... I play Lucas. I guess, yeah, that's a zoner character. But besides Lucas and from Smash, I don't really pick the zoner archetype. I've always kind of hated it, but Guilty Gear Strive has just forced me to be it since 99% of the time I either see Asuka or Happy Chaos, and it drives me crazy if I'm not somebody who can deal with that. Oh, and how Smash is Steve Cobra. Bro, yeah, he's a menace right now in that game. He's pretty much like what Bayonetta was in Smash 4. It's hilarious. Also, welcome to the stream, Nikolai. I hope you're having a fantastic day, buddy. Hello, little girl. Predict what I'm gonna do. Oh shit, I'm going crazy. Oh, come here. Oh. Wow, cross the world clothesline to that poor innocent little girl. Oh. Man, I'm not good at that. Okay, that was just kind of lazy, but I went for it. Well, you know, we gotta practice. There we go. Woo! Telling you, man, that wild shield, or that, whatever you called it, what, it's not wild assault, it's, faultless defense, no. Faultless defense is the original. I have no idea what the new shield mechanic is called, but whatever it is, it's really useful for Axel. What a weird burst. Yep, that's a wall break.
Wanna see a trick?
That was bad.
Wanna see a trick? Axel bomber. No point.
Hey, Roosevelt in the background? Oh my god, wait, I just realized. Something. Did I just kill the music? Pop! Pop one of these! Well, alright, we take those. GG's. We're getting progressively better. Slowly but surely. Let's just goof around now. That's lots of good pokes. That's all you gotta do. I'm just kind of fooling around now. It's pretty obvious at this point. Wow, that was just mean. That was just not necessary at all.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
No point.
Ooh, that's it? That's all it took? Wow.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh my god, I feel like a goblin. Alright, we got a 30-second ad coming up, so I'll probably just take a small break and go to the training room while that plays out. 30-second break, guys. Shouldn't be that long.
No point. So long. You want it. Put it on the city. This.
Should be fine at this point.
Are you ready?
Alright. Guess we should take this to, make our way over to ranked. Where the real practice is. Let's just start off at floor 10.
Welcome.
I swear if I go to Celestial right now, I'm probably just gonna get smoked.
Axel High Peace. Are you ready?
Alright, one of his worst matchups. Let's go.
Here comes Daredevil.
If I don't learn it now, I probably never will. I can only imagine it's only the faster characters that are probably his worst matchups. Mostly because it's probably compensating with all the dash blocking and stuff. Alright, let's see it.
Duel 1.
Good luck, buddy. I'm in the sky. Alright. Think this'll kill him? Bam!
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Alright, well never mind. That was probably one of the fastest matches of my life. Wow.
That was too easy.
Duel 1.
Just gonna fall for this every single time.
So long. No point.
Nope, I'm back. Oh, that goes across the screen like that, huh? That helps, doesn't it? There we go, that makes way more sense.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Hopefully this breaks the wall too. GG's. Oh wait, no, we still got another round.
Steady mind.
I feel like I threw that. I did that right. Oh well.
This is the power of a ninja.
Alright, we'll do one more, then we'll just switch over to Anji. We gotta get a quick Anji rep in for the day, you know? Really? I did backdash, and it does go all the way across the screen for some reason. Wow. Okay. Damn. Wow. Damn. Alright, yes, I can understand immediately why this would be probably one of Axel's bad matchups. I don't think any of his buttons would have been good in those situations. I could have probably handled him a lot better in the air, but besides that, I feel like I know the matchups that I would play at Axel in, mostly just like against Happy Chaos and things like that. I feel like that's a good position for him to be in a pocket pick, you know?
Welcome.
Alright, now we wait 35 minutes for Celestial Matchmaking to do its thing and play a couple of matches. I kind of want to do some Elden Ring tonight. I have no idea if I'll actually get around to that, but it's a dream. Today we'll be doing just a bit of gameplay, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll get started on Game Maker Studio and try to work on our first ever indie experience. Oh my god. Dick and Lewis Gold? What a name. What do you got for me, buddy? Backdash. I don't know what's going on with my buttons recently, man. Wow, whoa. You gonna jump again? He likes to jump, man. He really does. Yeah, fair, fair. That's fair.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ooh, yeah.
Stand back.
I see you. Not quite. Take a breather. Now go. You're up. Tense finale.
That's fair. That's fair. You gotta kind of sneak that in a little bit better.
Hello? Wrong number. Duel 1. Let's rock. You're up. You're up.
That's because I backdash. Damn, that sucks.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Take a breather. All yours.
But a lot worse.
Duel 3.
Long jump.
Stay put. I see you.
Oh, the range on that freaking weapon. Jeez, man. Guts does not compare to the coffin, I guess.
Hello?
Ugh.
Hello? Wrong number.
Good matches, huh?
Let's rock.
Yeah, I should have just grabbed.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Fair, fair.
I see you.
Get a load of this.
Take a breather. Showtime. Just stay put. All yours. I see you. You.
Slap.
Ugh.
Mr. President. Hello?
Just couldn't do it justice.
That was raw.
Wrong number.
It's just hard. I wonder what, like, it's Anji's mix is just very predictable and safe. It's kind of the biggest issue he has right now in the season. Not that I think he's like bad. I think his combo routes and conversions and his neutral play are all actually really good. But opening people up is remarkably difficult as this character. There are some mixes that I don't really practice, like the overhead into 2K 2D, or the overhead PRC into 2K 2D, my bad. It's kind of hard to really rely on that, because 99% of the time they're blocking low anyway, so they're not going to react in time for you to actually land the 2K 2D, but I should probably go for it more instead of just complaining my ass off, right? Great matches to my opponent. Big side switch. I kind of just didn't want the wall break. I assumed I could get something better. I did not. Nice. Wow, I'm holding back. Dust!
We couldn't have done it without you.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have hit anyway. I was trying to go for a command throw, but still, dust?
Just stay put. Not quite.
I didn't want to backdash, man. Wow, just fucking drops after drops. I'm so mad. What a lethal projectile that people don't respect at all. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Serdy? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day, man. Wow, again, not trying to do that, but okay. Not much. Started playing Strive this week. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just losing my shit over a bunch of dropped combos. Goes to show you, you can be playing games for years and still just have bad days. You know what I mean? How you liking the game though? And who did you decide to pick up for your first character? Aww. Ooh, oh my god. Holding it so far, I picked up Kyle. Hell yeah, Kyle's the man. Especially this patch, Kyle's really good in Season 3, so you're gonna have a great time playing him. Combos? Double jump, huh? Okay. It feels like I have an option for everything. I just can't be super unga bunga. No, I disagree, man. Especially with Kyle, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I feel he can break screen, he can break wall from pretty much anywhere on map. I say map like it's a Call of Duty game. He can pretty much break screen on break wall on anywhere on screen. He has really good fireballs in my opinion, especially the aerial ones. Yeah, the wall breaking is dumb. Yeah, but I just think he has good mix-ups because he can do like let me see if I can take control of him real quick. There we go. So can he do like the... Yeah, like he can do the overhead stuff and that just sounds so cool. Like that's really cool to me. Oh my god, a Potemkin of all fighters today? Okay, how about it? You're still getting used to the game? Fair, fair. I feel you. Take your time. It's a game that you definitely feel like you have a good ramp up. Like the first week or so, you feel like you're learning a lot of things, and then after that, you feel like you're learning things like at a very slow pace, maybe. But like really, with time, you'll become a master in this game. Just give it a month.
Duel 1.
Hello, buddy Potemkin. I'm not gonna do what you think I'm gonna do.
Now go. In my sights.
There we go. I was varsity Smash Ultimate player in college. Hey, who did you main in Smash? I feel sort of like Cloud. That's like the perfect comparison too, honestly. That's a beautiful thing to say. Oh god. No. Stay away, you sneaky devil. And Garuda Impact is a move. It's a Swiss Army knife that plays neutral, sort of combos, catches, etc. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I thought it wasn't worth it, but... There we go, he just didn't block for some reason. I played Cloud, Robin, Smash. Oh yeah. Oh, let me make sure this the stream isn't desynced real quick.
Your lifestyle's too hardcore for me, but you keep at it.
There we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock. What?
Not quite.
Wow, I think there's something wrong with my controller, because I'm just not supposed to be dropping these. Why did I do butterfly of all things? After? I'm pretty sure he was just gonna get chipped to death for sure at that point. Ow! That's valid. That's valid. Oh, am I dead for this? Yeah, I'm dead. Wow. I realized that Kyle had some dumb stuff when I could do 222 damage. Come on, day 3, right? To be fair, that's everyone in this game. Just pick up a Temkin, you'll pretty much kill anyone in 2 hits. Whoa!
Forgive me, President Gabriel.
Oh, how volatile this game is. Yeah, and I feel like right after this game came out, you started to notice every other fighting game after this being just as volatile and like high damage and explosive. It's actually insane. And yeah, it really is what drew me into. Please stop. Wow, that wasn't supposed to reach. Whatever. There we go. We're going places, baby. Finish. It also does have a good job of making you feel like you have agency and could have done something different in most situations. Yeah, I don't feel like that in Street Fighter, sadly. Oh god, wow, what a reaction. What happens if I perfect guard that? I don't want to die for this. But I did. Burst is a key example of it. Yeah, especially with how you can use burst now, you really do have to kind of think like 5 steps ahead. Oh god, that reached? There we go. Nice, simple, brutal combo. Explode. No, I knew he was gonna burst. Everybody know about that. There we go. Yeah, the focus is more on that rather than on the raw inputs. Right, yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. I feel like a lot of Street Fighter's game plan is just very, very good reaction times, which is its own game. Like Street Fighter is, especially Street Fighter 6, it's a fantastic game. For the life of me, I couldn't get into it. I've tried every single Street Fighter game, and while I get to at least Platinum and sometimes even Master Rank, I just... To be fair, I am more just of an anime game player, though. Street Fighter 6 is fantastic. There's different people have different preferences in fighting games. Right, yeah, exactly. But I feel like in the fighting game community, if you just simply say that you don't like a fighting game, people are going to be like, well, why? Why don't you like that fighting game? You must not like that fighting game for a bad reason, and I can call you out on that. So I just typically keep that part of me shut. But yeah, I mean, if I could just speak on it, like, Brawl was trash, though. Oh, Brawl was absolutely trash. What the fuck are you talking about? There's a random tripping mechanic in Brawl. Why would you ever want that in a video game? Alright, I'm just gonna pull. I guess I'll put a poll of what game to play next. But... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it.
We've got a newcomer. Are you ready?
Oh god. Wait, is this the chip that was just down and beat my ass when I was the Axel?
Here comes Daredevil.
There we go. Poll's running. But no, I think my favorites. I think people constantly say that Melee was the best Smash game, but I think we can all agree that it's probably just Ultimate. What? He stole that from him. Ultimate is the most refined and balanced, but Melee has its own niche and it builds. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's... I knew, okay, you gotta really focus when you're fighting. Okay. I love that it never hits. Tipped him out. Wow. Sorry, my laser focus there for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I grew up playing Melee. That's how I got into fighting games in general. I think Melee, like, all Smash is a lot of people's first fighting game, technically. But yeah, I mean, I played that game for lots of hours. I went to a lot of tournaments, and I feel like just the balance of Ultimate makes it so much funner to play, because I can't even imagine going back to Melee and playing a game and watching a tournament. I would just fucking lose, like... I'm so sorry, Chip. Who hurt you in this life? My god. He's just gonna steal this from me right away. Unless... Hold up, wait a second. Wait a second. Alright, I did try to give it away on like a last-ditch parry when I could have just probably went for Ko and killed him so easily, but... We take it, whatever.
Duel 1. rock.
Back off, surprise! That was nothing!
Oh, he dies for this. Oh, he definitely dies for that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Please stop hurting me, Chip. He got me. He definitely got me. Man, I did see a pretty funny meme about Kyle, and it showed a huge flow chart. All in Ride the Lightning. Right? I swear, Ride the Lightning just claims all. But ultimately, I think Kyle's really good. I think he's underplayed for sure. You didn't grab him there? Will this break wall? Oh my god, could you imagine? GG's. Pretty much every fighting game has that one busted character that not too many people play for some reason. I don't think he's like busted, I just think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. Like, I think he's at least on par with Soul, who most people think is like the best character in the game. Not really. Yeah, I guess we could play one more setup and then win. GG's, Chip mid-tier, Mavillo said here. What's up, Cringe Mode? Welcome to the stream, man. I hope you're... Yeah, Cringe Moder. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I don't think Chip is mid-tier. Chip is one of the... Like, I think Chip is one of the best characters in the game, and the only thing holding him back is probably just his health. So it really becomes a matter of, like, if you can just make sure you're not getting hit, then you pretty much win everything. I don't know, I feel like mid-tier is more reserved for characters like Milia and Ino, who really have to try a lot harder, I feel like, than Chip to kind of get in on characters and start their game plan. Plus, Chip can explode people while, I was the Chip, just stopped by to say GG's. Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for the matches, man. I really appreciate it. It was really fun playing against you. Your Chip is great. I think that's fair. Yeah. I don't think he's like the best character in the game, but like he's definitely up there with some of the best. I mean, if he just had better health, he absolutely would be the best character. That's kind of why they kind of had to do that to him. But even at that point, like he has, I'm pretty sure, the best guts in the game, so he can survive a lot. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Had fun. Yeah, absolutely. Same. Had fun. Here we go again. Honestly, this is probably going to be the last match we do until... do definitely the health. Yep. It's probably be the last set we do until we play whatever the stream votes for. It'll probably be Spider-Man 2, I assume.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice jab. Wow. In what world did you read a verse? Or did you like think I would jab or something? Spider-Man 2. Hey, SK, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day, man. I knew it. Damn, bro. What's up, man? Same to you. Just kind of making this shit up, man.
Go be a ninja.
That's what I'm saying. Chip just goes crazy in this game. He pretty much, yeah, everybody said Spider-Man too. This fucking character nuts. And yeah, just pretty much playing some Guilty Gear Strive. SK, we're definitely getting back into things. Tomorrow we're gonna start doing some game development stuff, so that should be fun. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. More of that, probably. There you go. Oh, maybe you can help me with that.
Absurd.
Doing any coding up? Yeah, pretty much gonna have to do all the coding for this game coming up soon. What even is that, Nick? You just walk on the wall on top of me? Like, what the fuck? Will I die from this? I'm on G. And I died from that for sure. Where was my spin? Turn order system today. Yeah, we'll talk about it right after this, actually. How do you know I'm just always going for the overhead, man? It's not safe. Why would I? Damn, with no meter he did that too. Isn't that crazy? Oh wow, that sucks. Off of a jab of all things. But yeah, I'm mostly just getting into Game Dev Studio. I've had a lot of practice coding batch files and executables back in college, so it's still kind of a journey for me, and I'm still learning a brand new scripting language. But it should be fun, and we'll be able to do it in stream together, so we can kind of teach each other some things, I guess, as long as we go along. No bait was followed today. Honestly surprised you broke the wall with that. Wow, I just stole that round from you. I'm so sorry. When he versed, man, right? Wow, I have 2 meter from whatever from that gold burst. So oh! GG's? No. No, nothing can kill me. My backdash against the chip. It's not a reliable tool. I'm supposed to jab. Why do I backdash against Chip? It's not reliable.
Stay put. All yours. Not quite. You just got lucky.
GG's, man. I respect it, but I would have rather thrown away the burst than I would have the YRC, because at that point you were just one tap away anyway. But GG's, man. I appreciate you, and that'll be the last match of the day for this game right now. So let's just close up some Guilty Gear. Yeah, those were some intense stats, honestly. And I really appreciate you. They were extremely fun. If you ever feel like stopping by the stream again, please feel free at any time. And Jesus Christ, that says 336 hours down there. And that's just on the PlayStation edition too. Isn't that upsetting? Oh well. Oh yeah, actually, oh, we missed it. There was what was this like Nagoriyuki tournament thing? I have no idea what's been going on. But let's go get Spider-Man.
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh wow, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, fellow soldier. Yeah, we'll pretty much be playing Guilty Gear tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Real quick, I said we would talk about this, so let's talk about this right now. On over. Just turn off the Elgato real quick. Over to screen capture. That's not what you want to see. That over here. Let's switch over to Spider-Man category. And typing Spider-Man 2 really should just bring it up, but it doesn't. Awesome. So real quick, while we're here, let's Game Maker Studio. Put it as an admin, right? Go ahead to alt that for some reason. Have all the yeah, there we go. So this is what we are right now. So we actually did purchase the license for this recently. So we do have access to pretty much everything, which is great. So we can pretty much export, import anything. I'm pretty sure we have instant access to importing and uploading straight to iOS and Android, and also including Steam, GOG, and I believe the Epic Game Store. I might be incorrect about those last two, but I know that we are able to instantly upload whatever we create in Game Dev Studio straight onto the internet, which is great. It gets us a lot of quick, instant access to people who just want to try the game. And it really helps, because then we can take feedback from whatever reviews that are left on Steam or wherever we decide to host it. And I'm pretty sure we could also upload it to GitHub. So I haven't really taken too much time to learn about how to use this, but I know so far you just start with new game. I know these are a bunch of like template games that'll help you. I know this one right here is actually used for a lot of like, I'm pretty sure this is what like Honeypop is built off of, to be honest, but I'm not really too sure about that. We have game and blank game, so I'll just start with that. We'll name it Tester 1. Actually, we'll just call it Tester. I don't know what the number pad does. And it saves right there and blah, blah, blah. So here we are. Build. We have all our options right here, especially like cleaning code and audio and graphics and stuff. I still have not learned anything. I know you can start by building a room like this. Yep. Here we go. And this is room numero uno, where all the game creation can happen. So pretty much when you start like Pokemon, for example, this is the bedroom that you would start off in. And we can take it from there. So I'm going to probably run a bunch of tutorials tomorrow while we learn to code a couple of games and have a good time. But yeah, right now we're probably not going to do any of that because it's like 10:30 and I'm going to start doing that earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably going to be the start of like earlier stream days. But yeah, are you sure you want to exit? Yep, absolutely. Yeah, honestly, I'm excited about going on to Game Dev Studio. Yeah, let's go on to like YouTube real quick and we can take a look. Yeah, look, it's us. Whoa, isn't that trippy? Game Dev. So I would recommend if you want to learn about game design and coding, I would definitely recommend checking out these streams right here. Yeah, this video right here is specifically good. This doesn't blast my ears off.
Is upon
Nope.
us.
There we go.
Don't leave the fridge open.
Wow,
No, leave
that
it
is
open, dude.
the greatest quality of all time.
I need to breathe. I'm in the fridge. I'm live. Why, hello.
Okay, so
Can
let's
the fridge people...
pause real quick. Just so you know, this dude's name is Pirate Software right here. And honestly, huge respect to this dude. This dude's father is one of the developers for the original World of Warcraft games, that worked at Blizzard actually. And he himself is the creator of an indie developer game called it's called Heartbound, which I should probably play on stream. But yeah, this dude will teach you quite literally everything you need to know about coding, which is, you know, we can go into like the fundamentals, the nitty-gritty about like how you can pipe things together. And I think the most important thing he really teaches is the confidence of like putting yourself out there and actually just trying to make a fun experience rather than like a perfect thing that you probably stress over a lot. So I respect this dude. I would definitely give his content a go. He's got hours upon hours of games or gameplay, and
it's not great.
He streams very early in the morning, so he's a great
It's a silly
teacher.
little arcade game. It's got sick music.
Oh yeah, he also, I'm pretty sure, made Champions. Yeah, it says right here, Pirate Software. He also made Champions of Breakfast, which was one of his first indie games developed, which he made also on Game Dev Studio. So there's a lot of things that we're gonna learn together. This is probably gonna be the main place for that. All right, well, jibber jabber. Yeah, we started out with Rackies, but they stopped producing new content. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Game Dev Studio. It's a lot more reliable for sure. I was considering Unity, but Unity had so much controversial shit going on at the moment that I just rather not. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like every single day Unity is just getting called out for doing something stupid to the industry side. Like, why would I even bother? I work as a software engineer. Wow, you work as a software engineer? Game dev has been a nice hobby. Yeah, I really want to do it as a hobby and not as a career, because Lord knows if I had to do this as a career. I mean, if we're just gonna be honest, the game developer industry is not very friendly, riddled with layoffs and lots of mismanagement. But But doing it as a hobby and like as an indie developer seems very enjoyable, you know? There we go. Yeah, I work on Unity and Mac. That's recent. Price scandal. Oh my god, it's actually kind of hard to play this game and read at the same time. Work with a few other people. We had meetings at the local bar. That's awesome. Funny enough, I'm actually going to college for computer engineering, so in the same realm, but like on the other side of the quarter, you know? Same quarter, different side. Because the good Lord knows I absolutely could not do software engineering. I don't know how you enjoy coding as much as you do.
A map of a base. Any chance you can show me what's waiting for me there?
Wow, that's crazy. Man, me and you have that's actually crazy. Worked on embedded systems at my job. Would you like to go more into depth about that? Because I'm actually really interested to hear about that. Hold up, let's just set this. And let's reset this. That book. That looks like it's fine. Sure, I work on firmware for pump controllers. Really? Oh wow, that's actually so interesting. I'm still, like, I'm not really into the whole computer engineering thing at the moment. I mean, I do some work at home on my own circuit boards with my what's it called? Yeah, it's called a multi-tool, a multimeter, and I have a soldering kit that I like tend to practice on. Can I skip this puzzle? Whatever. I'm on my last week of the semester. My work is a mix of GPIO, networking, web backend, HMI, etc.
Better scope out the other blinds.
Wow, that's massive respect. Yo, man.
Been a minute.
So what companies use? Oh yeah, you said work for pump controllers. Can you tell me more about like what the day-to-day work is like for you? Like, are you mostly just conversing with people about what the plans are, or are you working like hands-on on all in C? Oh, okay, you're doing mostly coding. That makes a lot more sense.
It's all happening fast, but
that's really interesting, man. I want to get into the industry because I've mostly only ever had jobs at like locally owned computer shops or locally owned. I guess you would call them computer shops. I used to work as a service repair engineer at one of our local stores. God, I'm describing this horribly. Mostly what my job would be was just repairing computers that would be brought into the store, and a lot of the time I would be on service call going to local companies such as like restaurants or locally owned businesses and managing their servers, logging in and kind of assembling the network that they had there and establishing everything for the business. So every 2 weeks I get assigned different issues to complete, which can be anything from bug fixes to improvement to a new feature. Wow, that's really cool. Do you ever do any of what is it called, like fault tolerance? I guess like do you guys look for I guess no, you guys are mostly just working on bugs and stuff. That's really interesting. How would you test for a bug in like the controller, for example? Like, what do you guys use? You use like debugging tools and plug it into like software? I have the hardware right next to me. That's amazing. But you know what? Let me be right back. Actually, I could show you some stuff that I've been working on too. Oh, here I am. I got my stack of garbage. I'll read this real quick. I have to write a test scenarios for my code, so I put it up for review. Part of my job is also creating test cases for the code. That's really interesting, honestly. Is there any way you could link us to some of those test cases or anything that you put up on like maybe your GitHub or anything like that? Let's go land somewhere real quick and I'll show you my collective garbage. This is a Gigabyte G8. I'm just gonna say Gigabyte motherboard that I pretty much put together myself. All proprietary stuff. Oh, okay, that's really cool. So far for this, I've been just testing it for a couple of days using a multimeter, because for some reason it boots, it posts, and it shows no signs of failure. However, There's no display of image at all, so I thought it might be the ports on the board, so I've been testing them with a multimeter. Now I'm thinking it might be the CPU, but I've already swapped out the CPU multiple times. So I'm trying to figure out what I could test next, and if I could replace it and solder it. And other than that, I have a couple of experimental Raspberry Pis. I have one right here that I've been working on recently that I've soldered a couple of chipsets onto. I think I want to try to make like one of those battle robots that you've seen on the internet. Oh, there's an ad break. Alright, there we go. I just kind of rambled to myself for that last 30 seconds, so sorry about the ad. I've been testing out, or working on a couple of Raspberry Pis recently. Here's one that I pretty much put together just the other day, if it'll... Bro, these cases drive me crazy. One task I worked on recently was to create an application for the UI where users can track the total flow of a fluid over the... Wow! Like, what? That's crazy. Over the set period of time as an example. Can I ask you a question though? Is that like even... Why? Like what purpose does that serve? Like other than just maybe a niche quality of life benefit? Like is it for the all the total fluids in the vehicle, like including oil and... Because you already have like an oil change or an oil meter and stuff like that. Oh, it's for water treatment. I don't know why immediately to my mind I went to cars. Wow, that's... Huh. So what is like the... How exactly do you guys track that? So what are you guys using to like track how much water gets flowed out? Is it like a weight system, or are you like monitoring it through visuals of any kind? So I don't know why my microphone stand is like all the way over here. Let's actually play some of the game. There we go.
This is always a handy place to change.
There are sensors that monitor for... Okay, that's really interesting.
This will make such a difference for the community. Thank you so much.
Yeah, honestly, compared to you, I'm definitely like a novice at best. But hopefully one day I'll get to be like as experienced and well trained as you, because you seem like you know a lot of things that I would love to know.
I just wanted to check in.
But
see how you're doing.
I'm still at the point where like in a week I'm about to graduate and finish. You just graduated college this year.
Fine.
Round of applause, buddy. Let's give you one of these.
Everything's good. Okay. It's just a lot right now.
I'll give you one of these, buddy.
Victory! So much to take care of in the city.
Yeah, but you're still you're an entry-level guy in the industry, right? Like you still need to work and gain experience, but like compared to me, you're basically a professional. Like you've gone to school. I'm still like I just finished my second year of community college for computer networking and science. Next semester, or not next semester, probably in a couple more couple more semesters, because I'm taking a small break until I move closer to the university that I plan on going to. That's when I actually start learning computer engineering. Right now I spent most of my time just learning how to do like server management, wiring, cables, putting together computers, soldering, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had to do 8 internships to graduate. You had to do... Oh my god. What college did you go to where the requirements were so brutal? I mean, or is that just like an industry standard? Like, am I gonna have to go through that? Because if so, I'll do it. I've gone through worse, trust me.
No, how can you be locked out? You have a key. Oh. No, I understand.
It's a requirement only where I went.
Let me make some calls.
Good, that would have absolutely killed me.
Mom.
I mean, to be fair, I have a friend right now who works in Detroit as a sound engineer, and he's taking like 8 classes currently in his one semester, so I understand.
I always have time for
other classes. It was performing an oral defense of a research thesis. Oh my god, what was your thesis on? I'm assuming like the thesis
Okay,
was
Ma.
the oral defense,
Where am I
right?
headed?
But like, what were you
Harlem
defending,
Cultural
or what were you
Center,
defending against?
116th and Convent. That was my friend Angela on the phone. She's the curator, and she's trying to give a prospective donor a private tour. But the security system
Also,
blocked
I'm
her
like
out.
misunderstanding that completely.
Angela lined up a bunch of items for a new music exhibit, but funding fell through. And if this donor doesn't cover the costs, the museum might have to close.
I'll make sure they get in.
Absolutely no. We're going to the museum? Alright, let's go for it. Our thesis was a novel neural network architecture design segmenting pixels belonging to humans is an image on a mobile device. I'm gonna read that one more time, very slowly to myself, and try to comprehend what I just read.
Of this community. But how can I donate to a museum where the security system isn't even functional?
Nope, still isn't a computer in my mind. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's like you might be an entry-level employee, but you definitely have a extraordinary level of knowledge. Mad respect. So arguing that pixels in an image belong to people in the... Oh! Like an issue on right. Yeah, after that second description, I understand a little bit better. It draws what is called a segmentation mask. Okay. It's interesting. Well, pixels... The purpose of the mask is to track what the pixels belong to. Oh my god. That's it's an interesting concept, but it's also very terrifying if you think about it, which can be used for understanding the location of a person within a frame, the actual pixel data. It's kind of like when we would do computer forensics in my my one networking class, where we would take like apart hard drives and analyze them and try to find out like certain images, like find out certain data based off of images like location, time, why they were produced, etc. I combine that with depth perception algorithms determine if it's safe to close the doors. Oh my god. Why am I way inside here? I wasn't even paying attention. That is... I don't know if I'd be okay with that, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I don't need my pixels to absolutely be tracked with my personal data or anything like that, just to know where they belong. My pixel... I feel like they... I've never been, like... I gotcha, you're speaking from the actual data side. Yeah, he really is. The image data is stored. It's not stored, but it's analyzed, right? So, like, isn't it collected by somebody? Yeah, it sounds like exactly. Each frame is deleted the moment it's used. Interesting. Huh. That's really... Okay, for that I would be a lot more okay with. I guess that sounds more ethically, like, correct than just having the frames be, like, stored somewhere. It's not sent to a server. That data is only the device itself. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, that sounds way cooler than what I was originally thinking. I was kind of originally thinking that it would be sent over to some facility where it would be collected, analyzed, and then probably just stored, like most data is nowadays. You're not really disposing of data and just throwing that shit away at this point. Where is the entrance exactly? I'm just losing my mind for this. Oh, part of my paper was on the ethics. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, like, ethical debates you could have. Okay, so if you were tracking a person, you would have access to the device.
Ouch! Do you mind?
That's an interesting point. Where is that? Oh, okay, I need to actually just focus for 5 seconds. That's it, just for 5 seconds so I could find the entrance and not... Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. You're not getting it from a cloud or a server. You're mostly just... It's literally just from the device itself, so it's not going anywhere. It's not even really... Where is that thing?
And if we have to, we still can.
Keep in mind, frame is deleted the moment saved anywhere outside of the RAM. Well, then here's a question. Wait, no, so it's instantly deleted. Well, I know RAM can store, I know like RAM has its own memory that you can access through, I don't know if you can access it through tools on certain hardware. So would it be like, would you be able to recover the data through the RAM, or is it instantly like completely wiped off of it? If that's even possible. I might just be talking out my ass. Where is this entrance? Wow, I'm actually so fucking infuriated. Why is it so difficult to find out where the entrance is here? If someone is implicated in a crime and their phone was confiscated, then you can use the image data or similar. Nope. Okay, so it's just completely wiped off. See, that's, I was kind of thinking about what SK said. That's like where my mindset went to about, like, if it was collected forensically, then maybe it could be analyzed. Because I know if you like unplug a hard drive while it's on, you can do that, and it's not saved in non-volatile memory. Okay, okay, you pretty much made it clear. We're sorry to have bothered you so many times repeatedly, but we're just trying to understand it. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That's really interesting. It's almost as interesting as trying to find this goddamn door right now. It's simply used for data for an algorithm to determine raw number to know if it's safe to close the door. Yeah, okay. Still, it's actually crazy how far technology has come for that aspect alone. Just for the simple things like that. Is it this way? Bro, I'm so no. Oh, wait. Oh my god, there it is. I can... It has to be it, right? There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Control panel.
I'm actually insulted with how long that took me. That really should not have taken me that long.
Relays are overloaded.
All to our,
Right
the hardware's
inside
also
the
proprietary. That's great.
Let's things up so Angela can give that tour. Who are these guys?
Sure the alarm won't go off?
Well, I'm definitely glad I streamed today, because I was about to not actually like stream at all. I was probably going to save it for tomorrow when we start to do game development, but it was really nice meeting you and talking to you. It's really rare that I get to meet anybody in the same industry as me. I'm from northern Michigan, where there's not really too many like good computer engineering or like software development. There's actually a really good computer cybersecurity school course at Eastern. My bad. I went to a college in Michigan. Oh wow, nice. Not a problem. Happy. Where did you go to college? If you don't mind me asking. I'm actually currently going to, I can tell you right now, I'm currently going to Washington Community College, and then after that I'm going to go to Wayne State. Kettering University. Nice, nice. Okay, I guess not this way. Oh, okay. Good, got financial aid, so that was cheaper than my state school. Right, yeah, I completely understand that. I think it's actually, like, in my personal opinion, I think the best thing for most people to do is probably just to go to, like, community college, just so you can get your prerequisites out of the way. Co-op, internship, also pay, covered, financial aid didn't. That's fair. I actually had to work off, like, what financial aid couldn't cover, but financial aid was able to cover a lot for community college. Thankfully, I would pretty much not have been able to go to school if that was the case. I would have done CC otherwise. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know, man. Coding is remarkably difficult for me. It's not like impossible. I just feel like maybe I wasn't in a good learning environment in community college to have absorbed the knowledge, because a lot of it slipped out from underneath my fingers. I was really good at the hardware side of it, though. Nice, yeah. You really enjoy it, SK? Yeah. Respect to you, for sure. What am I supposed to do? Oh.
Got it. But the system's still down. Gotta find the other relay boxes.
Sorry, when I was 13. See, that's the thing.
Hey, Miles.
So, when I
checked in with
actually
all
got
the
to community
checkers.
college, I originally wanted to do welding, right? But one of my biggest issues was when I first started my first ever welding course, after I got through all of the prerequisites and everything, I was in a classroom where literally there were, like, pretty much everyone had experience from when they were a child. And our professor had asked how many people had welding experience, and almost everybody had raised their hands, citing that they had, like, jobs, that their parents owned welding facilities, etc., etc. And so the class just went at a pace that was ridiculously fast for me. And this was like an intro level class for my, like, mind you. So, like, for that, in that class, I just pretty much bailed out of, like, I couldn't keep up with everyone else. Even the professor told me, like, I wasn't able to keep up with the rest of the course, so they just ended up, he told me I should just drop out. So I did. And so then later I ended up picking up computer science as a sort of backup, and I really fell in love with it. And after that, I realized it doesn't matter whether you have a good amount of experience in something, whether you're like 13 years old or you're just getting into things, because in a lot of my courses we have like 30-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old people trying to get into computer science, and it's really nice. You really shouldn't get discouraged just because other people have experience that you still yet don't. But man, in my early years it definitely was. I did not zap the thing, did I? E# basically for Unity. Makes sense. And I... C is the main language used for embedding system by C++ is also fairly common. What is the... Isn't the most common scripting language? I thought it was, it's not Java, is it? Oh man, I honestly forgot what it was. I had it in the back of my mind, but I can't remember at the moment. Oh, it's Python, isn't it? Isn't Python the most commonly used gaming script? For gaming, game coding? Going. It depends on the industry and the hardware you're working on. Okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, any free resources and tools you could recommend would be fantastic. Any tips you can give the boys in chat, you know? I have absolutely no idea what's going on with this music, or this mission right now. That it's this weirdly complicated, like, should be as simple as zapping the box, no? Stopping you from getting stuck in tutorial hell. What is that? Gotta quote outside the context of game dev first. Also the shovel. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel so fucking stupid right now. What is going on? Like, what am I supposed to be shooting at in this thing? Button, maybe? Oh, I feel like I've done everything I could for that, so... I guess we're done? Maybe? Once you understand the fundamentals, it's mostly just a matter of reading and documentation. Good way of looking at it. Wow, there's absolutely nothing here. Great. Okay. Not gonna lie, I think one of my least favorite parts about the Spider-Man games are just the parts where you don't get to be Spider-Man. Like, why am I the Spider-Bot right now? Can I just want to be Spider-Man? Out of curiosity, SK, can you tell us a little bit about the game that you're trying to make? What kind of ideas do you have in mind? Interesting. See, when I shot, fix the wires for that. So, am I supposed to go fix the wires for the other machine too? Probably. I'm probably just doing this completely wrong. Yeah, I wanted to start out with something simple like a 2D run and gun platformer. That's nice. So I was gonna probably just start with something simple like a bullet hell game, like one of those like Galaga shooter things. I've always like really enjoyed those kind of games, so I would like to see if I can take my hand in that. Basically been stuck in the concept art and design and tutorial. Oh, I see. We're supposed to shoot that. Man, ridiculous. I hate this.
Sax and drum are already in the truck, right? Yeah, but we got time. A lot more room.
I can pass these guys without being spotted. How about a distraction in the key of C?
Keep it together, man. Don't you punk out on me. You could do this.
Another vent above that guy.
Hey, what's that? Shoot!
Miles, everything okay?
I ran into a snag, but I'm
Great
handling
resource
it.
for
While
LAC.
you're
Oh, hell
there,
yeah,
check
man.
out some
Thank
of
you
the
so much. I
instruments.
appreciate that.
Get you ready for college.
Ma,
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that link as well.
Music tech. Computers orange.
Music starts
You
with
gotta
a
walk on the
their
xylophone.
instrument and their soul. When you're mixing or sampling, you have to listen close and capture that soul. Computers
Oh,
can't do
developers knew.
You know how old you sound right now?
that. Old and wise, you mean?
Alright, one more time. Alright, that was pretty fun.
Okay. Getting a stronger signal now. Looks like there's one more relay to bring back online.
Once you get really strong at understanding everything, there's practice. Alright, nice. Honestly, after this mission, maybe I'll take a look at that stuff right away.
Gotta get all the way across the room.
How much time we got? Couple minutes. Grab the last few things. Get ready to load them into the trucks. Copy that. Who did that?
Gotta get this last relay online, then head to the loading dock. Make sure these guys don't get away with any of this stuff.
Abort! Let's roll!
Nice work, Spatterbot.
Oh, wow, that was
my turn.
actually such a stupid mission.
Spider-Man, the front door's finally
Oh,
open.
finally, something to
There's a
do.
bunch of stuff missing. The it's all up back in the loading docks. And I'll make sure it stays there.
I don't want to stealth. I just want to kick ass. Oh.
Be an in and out job. Now Spider-Man's here!
Whatever! Take him out!
Tell your boss, don't go messing with my neighborhood.
No.
Oh, here we go!
Not a problem. I know it's very intimidating, but it will work out. We'll take it one step at a time. Yeah, I think that's the one thing my professor absolutely taught us about computer engineering or computer software engineering is just you really need patience. Just don't bully yourself if you don't think you're good if you don't think you're good at something. Just lots of practice and effort and passion will really take you far. And just don't bully yourself. Like nothing. It's literally learning an entire new language. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not gonna learn everything overnight. Take your time.
Gotta stop those trucks.
Enjoy yourself.
Gotta pick one for now.
Wow, that is a wall.
Give it up, guys. You're not getting away.
I wish I could read all of that, but I can't. Rum?
Y'all wanna do this the hard way? Okay by me.
Oh.
Funky drummer.
Given a binary metric.
They only recovered items from one truck? What a mess.
Wow. Okay, damn. So
Sorry.
it really does kind of give you like the best tutorial questions
This
you
is a
could
deal
have.
breaker. No.
You and me both, SK. We still have.
There goes
I feel like
our
it's gonna
COVID
take me
donor.
10 years to get to
Still the
at least
fundraiser
where this
gala.
dude's at right
If we
now.
don't find that second truck,
My God, he's basically
There
a
is
real
no
life Peter Parker. It sounds like.
without an exhibit, there is no gala.
Can
Without
hardly
a
argue
gala,
that well. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
the museum will have to close.
That won't happen. I promise. Here.
This belonged to Clyde Stubblefield.
I bet it did.
Oh,
Good old
the
Clyde
original funky
Stubblefield.
drummer.
Why not?
Do you know how often his rhythms were sampled? He was so influential. A direct line from funk to hip hop. Thank you.
And don't worry, I'll find the rest of those items.
Thank you.
We did it. We're spidering the man.
I should check in with Pete.
They can be fun brain teasers. Practice. Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely looks like a good way of practicing for sure. Oh wow, this is just showing off. Nice.
Hey, bro, you have a sec?
Of course.
Game is really pretty. Oh yeah, this game is beautiful. Here, let's get to like the tallest building real quick, which is like over
Actually,
there.
Harry's calling. I have to take this. Catch up later?
Oh, sure, man.
As much as I love 3D designed games, I really have no interest whatsoever at making my own. Like, I pretty much exclusively want to make like 2D pixel art games, and that's pretty much it.
Nothing yet.
Did you find the
Told me
Cyberpunk
she'd
skin
call
yet?
when
The
she got
orange
there.
black one?
Let's hope he's
There's a
just taking a
Cyberpunk
sick
skin in
day.
this?
Yeah, definitely.
Really? Damn. Is it for Miles or Peter? That's pretty sick. I have this one. It's not very cyberpunk though. This one, kind of cyberpunky. It looks more like Daft Punk. It's good. You were keeping the scope in check. The scope creep, very common problem game in development. Yeah, I feel like,
I'm gonna
man,
check her office. Just
can't even imagine wanting to ever, like no hate to anything, but it's just when games come out and they look like Only Up, for example. Only Up is probably one of the funnest games I've played in a long time. It's just simple concept. You're running up and it's a great time. But if I don't vibe with the art style of the game, then I don't feel comfortable putting my time in making it. Yeah, it's just somewhere I like to chill. I've grown up with 2D indie games, so it feels right to kind of give back to the community that pretty much raised me, you know? But like, look at this game. Like, if I could make something that looks like this, don't get me wrong, I absolutely would love to be a part of something like look at this. This is beautiful. You could live here, you know?
All right, folks. Updates on the trial of the century. The people of New York versus Norman Osborn. You remember Devil's Breath, how
Isn't
Mayor
that
Norman
wild?
was indirectly
Like, look how
responsible
far
for
video
poisoning
game
the
design
city
has
a
come.
couple years back?
The art style
Well, his
for
lawyers have slowed the
what
march
I'm
of
working
justice
with
down
is
yet again
wow,
with
sorry,
more
that was
delays.
fucking horribly
Our source
misread.
inside the courtroom
The art style
tells
for
me
what
they
I'm
are
working
bringing
on
frivolous
is
motions
2D
to
characters in a
the
3D
long
environment with
discovery.
cel-shaded textures. That's fine too. I think 3D environments are fun. Like, I played a lot of games that have.
Some days
Here,
just
you know
gotta
what?
say it.
I have a good example. Let's just give us a manual save real quick up here. Close up the Elgato shop. You have like an X account where you showcase your debugs. Oh, he's probably talking to you. Oh, we can turn off the PS5. Look at some of these resources real quick. Ah, there you go. It's kind of dead at the moment since the transition from Unity to Unreal. Trying to get a proper showcase ready for a new project. That's fair, understandable. Woohoo! You are given a binary matrix. Oh, this is literally the one that you were talking about. Alright, so you were given a binary matrix that you were allowed to rearrange the columns of the mail. 1 second. There we go. Don't want to miscategorize and ruin everyone's day. Also, on the chat, drop some of the images that Spider-Man skinned into your X account. Honestly, why not? You were given a binary matrix of the size MXN. You are allowed to rearrange the columns of matrix in any order. Return that largest. Everyone. After reordering the column optimally. Matrix 001. You can rearrange the columns. Can I? Oh, I need to log in and sign up. Oh, but there is discussion here. Okay, so that's nice. See, this is kind of what I was looking for. Oh, man. I feel that so much. I really do. Oh. Actually play a little bit of Cyberpunk. Hey, no problem, man. The first link provided is probably better for you now. Yeah, honestly. Because this one's kind of just blowing my mind trying to read it and understand it. Let's take a look at that first link you sent. I disabled my ad blocker, sure. C is the most common programming language used to develop most applications, blah blah blah. Microsoft and oriented. Okay. This sheet tutorial. Where is the tutorial? Oh wow. I see. It's pretty much a free book for it. Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's actually fantastic. I have a couple of books, like, just right here on the shelf behind me, but none of them seem as in-depth as this. To be fair, though, my teacher really did teach me that the best examples you'll find on the internet, or the best examples you can find and learn from are on the internet, so that makes sense. Just have to tolerate with the ads on the side of the screen. I don't care. Especially with how ad block has been being treated recently by the entire, like, internet community, it's kind of whatever. Cyberpunk for a little bit. Oh yeah, this will absolutely help. This is actually, I love things like this. Like, here, I don't know if you were here for this earlier. Let's go to YouTube real quick. There's a YouTuber that I tend to listen to for information like the game development. This dude's really, really interesting to watch. He made a lot of indie games on Steam. I don't know if you were here for that discussion, but he's been pretty much my guideline for everything so far.
After hearing all of that, you're like, man, I want to go make... It means people making pen and paper.
Yeah, this dude's fantastic. I love everything about his content. His content's great. Even, like, just such a great content creator. He's very educational and very kind to his viewers, and I really respect that. In fact, honestly, he can explain this stuff better than me. Hey, you've been doing a fantastic stuff explaining this to the Neanderthal that I am at computer science, so I really appreciate you. Insert the following game. What? Where's... Oh. We all start somewhere. And absolutely. It just feels like... It just, like I said earlier, man, it just feels like you walk into this industry and a lot of people are like, I've been building computers since I was 13. You just started learning how to code? Weirdo. And it's a little discouraging sometimes, but, you get used to it for sure. One step at a time. I see myself as the weird one for starting early, lol. No, man, that's something that I'm probably going to try to instill as hard as I can into my children is if they have a passion in anything, if they show the remote interest in anything, I'm going to try to just let them be invested in it. see a student at my school never used a computer before starting college. Grew up on a farm, graduated. Near the top of my class. You want to hear okay, you want to hear a student from one of my classes? This dude was so... Oh my god, it's pretty loud. Here, hold up. Let me lower that real quick. So I knew a student in one of my old courses who is shooting guns right now. My god. Let me just... There we go. Jesus. Let's just get out of here real quick. Ooh, what are these? We kind of already have a smart pistol, but we'll take it. So there was a student in my what was it? In my Linux command line fundamentals class. This dude was more off the grid than like Jason Bourne when he needed to hide from the government. He would legitimately not ever use the internet when he would go at home. Anytime he needed to watch or see any kind of content from YouTube, he would just download it from a random server at like 480p from a disclosed website on his virtual machine. And it was so funny to the point where we like asked him, we were talking about cell phones and stuff, and he wanted to show us his cell phone. He kept his cell phone in a plastic bag. By the way, his cell phone was a flip cell phone, right? He kept his cell phone in a plastic bag with the battery out at all times and only used it if he needed to make a call. Like, he would only ever put the battery in the phone when he needed to make a specific phone call. Then he would turn off the phone, take out the battery, and put it all away. And when asked, like, is he not worried about, like, emergencies or something, or if somebody needs to get into contact with him, he just kind of shrugged. And he told us that he did all of this for the sake of being secure and protecting his data. But to me, that just sounds like he's a criminal hiding some weird information that I don't like. Like, you do not need to be that off the grid, right? Like, there's absolutely not a valid reason for that other than you want to do you, you know? Yeah, I've met some very interesting characters in my computer engineering classes for sure. Or my computer science classes, my bad. What mission are we doing right now? Trying to get the Phantom Pain DLC real quick. So. Find Evelyn's employer in Pacifica. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Is that really what I have to do just to start the Phantom Liberty? Yep, okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Leave me alone.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Got absolutely obliterated. Man, I booted up Cyberpunk, but I'm immediately tired. It is almost like 12 o'clock here. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh my god. Let me just do Contagion, right? And just spread it everywhere. There we go. Yep, this is Cyberpunk. I just decided to kind of run Cyberpunk for a quick second. We were so, like, talkative about all this computer stuff, I just kind of got in the mood. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell is this guy? Wow, that was actually nuts. Whew. Nice. That. Some nice Euro dollars. Not bad, not bad. What's this? I have not used a single attachment in this game at all. There we go. Actual decent camera view. What even are these on the dashboard? Why would you need a radioactive symbol on here? So Cyberpunk is just one of those super immersive games sometimes you just play. You just kind of get... Oh,
Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center.
V.
Yeah, I know. Heard about you. Hot stuff. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
yeah, it works, why not? Still driving. Check your X when you get a chance. I DM'd you those Miles Morales Cyberpunk images. Oh, you know what, we'll just do it right now. Kind of immediately got bored of Cyberpunk, if you want me to be honest. I just think I'm tired and trying to force myself to play games. 110% isn't the strategy, so I'm probably just gonna peruse the internet with you guys for a bit. And just call it for a stream. I had a lot of fun today. At the very least, it was a successful run. Honestly, tomorrow we might run some YouTube tutorials while we like play some Death Stranding on the side. That'll be fun. switch back real quick and we'll go check our X real quick. Oh man. Wow, this Cyberpunk. Oh, not get back on properly. There we go. May get Cyberpunk this holiday if it's on sale for the winter. Yeah, honestly, Cyberpunk's all it. One of my favorite things about Cyberpunk is if you really like coding, then you can get into the Project Red code editor thing. So it's really interesting because they kind of have their own like scripting engine for just running mods. Oh, this? Yeah, I have this. Isn't this a DLC suit? If not, this is sick. This is sick. I like this a lot. This is beautiful. Yeah, all the suits in the game are really nice. I don't feel comfortable with my 2 email addresses of just being flashed, but ultimately I don't think it's gonna ruin anything.
Paper games. That means people making card games. That means every kind of game you can think of. That's what software and game development is for.
Yeah.
And we campaigned to have this made for about 8 months, and Twitch finally did it. So get in here and be part of this category. If you want to make games, this is the place to be.
Oh, software and game development is a Twitch category? Really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's pretty wild, actually. Huh. Well, I guess this is where I need to spend 99% of my time. I didn't even know this was a category on Twitch. Wow.
Don't just get discouraged if you've only got 2 viewers and your mom and your dog, because that's how I started too. That's how every single person in here started.
That's like the best piece of information to give anybody who wants to get into this kind of stuff. Is just, bro, if it does not matter if you have 1,000 viewers or 1 viewer. As long as you're having fun making the content and doing what you're doing, then keep on doing what you want to do. That's all that should matter.
And it's taken me 5 years of doing this to get to where I am today. And there's nothing stopping you from doing the same if you really want to do it.
Right, like absolutely.
Make games. Make cool stuff. Other people will find out as long as you're telling people about it. Now, outside of that, and this is a cautionary tale. You don't need a publisher. So many people get stuck in this and go, well, I can't make games.
It's a lot of work, but it's... Would you rather wake up and have like 1 million followers and not have any kind of experience to provide them? Or would you rather like start from nothing, gain a following, and then have not only the experience to provide for that following, but also the satisfaction of having to build something from almost nothing, right? So there's a lot, you know. Exactly, that's just how things work. Yeah, you don't just get to wake up one day and have everything handed to you unless your father or somebody before you put in the work, right?
Someone's got to publish.
Somebody has to put in the work.
You used to need a publisher because you had to release on a console. Back in the day, when you wanted to release on Super Nintendo, you had to pay Mr. Nintendo 30% of your revenue because they had to go and make the physical cartridges. Why? You don't need that anymore. No one needs that. You can distribute it yourself. You can put it up on Steam. You can put it up on itch.io, on GameJolt, on Humble Bundle, every one of these different places.
You don't really need a publisher now anymore. No, actually, you don't. Here, do you want to say something crazy? So, let's go to Game Studio Maker right now. It's not there. Let's showcase. Well, these are all the games that were actually made from this, by the way. So if you're interested, like these 2 right here are interesting. Let's see. I don't know why it's not showing me. not need to show any of that information. That's so annoying. Well, I just want to show. I don't know why it's not showing me the versions. Like. There we go. Finally, my goodness. So yeah, just like he said earlier, you don't need a publisher because if you just buy certain packages, such as the professional version for Game Maker Studio, this actually gives you instant access to mobile exports, web exports, desktop exports, games exports. If you buy the enterprise version, which is, you know, fucking expensive, it does give you like console exports, which is a wild thing. Which, like, I if you told me as like a child that I didn't need publisher advice or identity to actually produce a game, I would not have believed you.
So do it. You don't need a publisher. And many, many indie studios that I know went, oh man, I went with a publisher because we thought it was the best idea, and they took 70% of our income. The biggest question you have to ask, and this is the big one in here, will the help of the publisher lead to profits above and beyond the revenue cut that they take? If you don't know the answer, or if the answer is no, then you don't need a publisher.
Yeah, that's absolutely a fact. If you like hear that somebody is trying to publish your game and you don't think that they're gonna make you money, it's like, why would you even take their offer? If somebody like Microsoft or fucking Sony comes up to me and tells me, hey, we're gonna publish your game, I immediately know that that is probably going to bring some level of success, right, with it. It's better than if some random publisher that you've never heard of is like, hey, we need to take 50% of your revenue because we're going to advertise this game for you, and you don't even know if it's going to help you or not. Like, Humble Bundle would probably be good.
And that's it. Don't fall for the trap.
UE5,
The
Blender,
vampires. Also, I love what we do in the
Yeah,
shadows.
those are all good tools. If Microsoft made a deal for putting on Game Pass, I'd
Next
like
one is
to say
Kickstarter.
yes.
So Kickstarter.
I don't know what the
is
deal
gonna
is
seem
with
weird.
Game Pass. I've heard a
Kickstarter
lot
isn't
of
for
game
making-
developers say that Game Pass is really not an ideal solution for making income, and a lot of it actually just results in you losing financial stability for your game. I don't know if any of that is actually true. All I know is I don't know how much I would really prefer to rely on Microsoft to kind of provide for me the revenue that I think I deserve for my product, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't think Game Pass is a bad way to get noticed, especially.
Money. That's not what it's for. Kickstarter is for raising awareness about what you're making. It's not for making money at all. So when I
So I'd like to
put Corbin
allow-
up on Kickstarter, we did a bunch of
only been out for
analytics
6
to find
months.
out, like,
yeah,
oh,
right.
man,
Like,
how
you need
much
the game
money
to be out for a little bit.
could we make within a certain time period, like average, right? Like how much do you think we're going to make within a certain amount of time? And it came out to about $5,000. Artbound is a game that's been in development now for 5 years. We have it out in early access. It, people buy it and all that kind of stuff. But $5,000 is not going to make a game with a bunch of people working it full time for.
Blender is so good so far. I'm using it.
So why did we put it up for that?
Yeah,
because
once the
we
main revenue is
knew
gathered,
from the
put it on Game
analytics
Pass.
that it was
Right.
a likely amount.
I think one of the most important things you can do is once your game gets immediately noticed by the community, put it on sale. And you should put it on sale for about 20% because I found out that Steam actually has a service basically that they provide for developers where if your game goes on sale for 20% or above, then they will email and notify all people who have that game in their wish list to let them know that the game is on sale. However, if you have the game on sale for about 19%, they actually won't notify anyone, which I think is pretty ridiculous and funny in itself. But yeah, putting your game on sale is a great way to even like boost that publicity because at that point, revenue doesn't really matter. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of wild that a lot of people don't know that.
To reach that within 24 hours.
Well, a lot of
Why
games
do you
that go
wanna
on
reach that in
sale for
24
like
hours?
14% you won't
Because
ever
of the
hear about.
news. You want to be that sensation.
Sure is really important.
You
Yup.
got your game funded in 24 hours. Everyone wants to pick that up. IGN immediately picked this up and wrote a story on it. That's what you use Kickstarter for. You use it to raise awareness for what you're doing. You use it as a platform for media to pick you up and talk about you. That helps you amplify everything that you're doing to tell the rest of the internet what it is that you're making. Use Kickstarter for that.
And I'm
Great.
my
It's
PC
fantastic.
project.
And you get to give
Nice,
out cool
nice.
rewards.
I've
to
heard a
people
lot of
who back
people
it,
use
too.
Lumen
It's
before,
a really
actually.
awesome thing to do. Builds community, builds awareness of what you're making, and also makes a little bit of money on the side. But it's not, primarily not, for making money. That's not what it's for. It's for raising awareness. Merchandise. Make stuff. Do it. We have a bunch of rounds. When you release your game, you get 5 of these. 5 VRs, right? 5 visibility rounds that get released. And when you use a VR, you get 500,000 impressions on front page of Steam. For you. Super simple stuff.
All right, we're about to get into something pretty important if you're actually trying to get noticed on Steam.
Keys make it free. Super good way to do it. So then outside of that, you're like, okay, well, that's neat. Well, no one can find my game on Steam. Steam has a way to fix this called visibility rounds. When you release your game, you get 5 of these. 5 VRs, right? 5 visibility rounds that get released. And when you use a VR, you get 500,000 impressions on front page of Steam. Is that legal by Steam rules? That's what Steam does. That's part of their service. That's 100% what Steam wants you to do.
It's actually amazing kind of service that is. It's pretty much like renewing a listing on Facebook Marketplace. Like, people will immediately see that, and I find that such, like, I think that's going to be such an amazing benefit to us once we actually get something out there. But alright, my eyes are falling out of their head because I'm getting tired. So the artistic vision kind of relies on nanite to generate the high detail geometric detail on the fly. Yeah, it's obnoxious, but at least it does some of the work for you, right? And I think that's the benefit of it. About 2.5 hours. I wish I had started a bit earlier, though. Could have lasted a lot longer. I think now is probably the time to call it for a day. Alright, thank you guys so much for joining me for the stream today. I really appreciate the chat. Yeah, it was an amazing talk to you two. I really appreciate it, and you are a fantastic person. I hope you stop by the stream some more, and we get to talk some more about computer stuff. Legit, what time are you gonna stream? Let's shoot for a little bit earlier in the day. Let's shoot between like 12 and 1ish. That's probably when we're gonna start streaming. We'll probably kick off with maybe half an hour of video games, fighting games. Kind of just like to breathe and get ready and let everybody tune in, and then after that we'll get straight into tutorials and answering questions and game development stuff, so it should be fun. I'm not super seasoned, but I'm more than happy to try and answer the questions. I mean, listen, man, you're as seasoned as a roast beef in an oven, man. You pretty much got all the information that I'm looking for, and you need to give yourself more credit than you deserve. You're really knowledgeable on this stuff, and very, very big respect goes out to you. But alright guys, that does it for me. I will catch you on the flip side. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Please be safe out there and have a fantastic rest of the night, fellas. Take it easy.